I thought we competed hard. Honestly, was a lot happier with our urgency and fight and everything than I was on Thursday in the game that we won. So it was great to see us come out, and we defended them really well for 3.5 quarters. Defended them really well. Now, too many offensive rebounds. I mean, you give up 20 offensive rebounds for 14 second chance points. That's tough. That's going to make it hard to win any game. But credit to Grand Valley. I mean, they're a really physical team. And, yeah, they beat us up on the boards.
How tough is it to deal with a team that can rotate in 3 or 4 at a time, and so they're constantly fresh?
Yeah, they have a lot of depth. I mean, my goodness, and they don't drop off one bit when they're subbing. It's impressive. There's a reason they're number 1 in the nation. Now, that being said, our players played a lot of minutes and still competed hard for that 40 minutes and did a much better job, I thought, today taking care of the ball than the last time we played them. And then they had to kind of loosen up that pressure, and we were able to get things going a little bit better.
Does it feel kind of like a win in that respect, given how things went the last time you played them, that you were in the battle with them as late in the game as you were today?
I'm not going to say it feels like a win. It doesn't feel like a win. I will say I'm proud of where we've come. I'm proud of the mindset we brought. I think it's encouraging and hopefully brings confidence to our team, knowing we can compete with them and we can compete with anybody if we come ready to play, if we bring that urgency, if we defend like we're capable, and play with that offensive confidence and aggressiveness that we did today. So, yeah, I wouldn't say a win, but I would say definitely proud of where we've come, even in a couple weeks here.
Kendall, kind of slow start offensively, but once she got going, she did a lot of really good things, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She was really aggressive, which is huge for us. And some of those shots, like she makes those tough pull-ups, and they were right there. And sometimes she's getting banged the whole way to the basket and doesn't get any of those calls. Not that that's the difference in the game by any means, but it was great to see her really aggressive. Even when she didn't get anything, she was able to pick it up and just be really patient and find people where other people players got good looks because of her being aggressive. So it was great to see as a freshman to come out against number 1 in the nation and just go right at them.
How frustrating was it to not be able to hit much, especially in the first quarter when maybe they were gettable at that point?
Yeah, you're right, because in the first quarter, if we make half our layups, or in the first half, it's a tie game or we're up. And I think part of that is that mindset. Like when you go in against them, they speed you up. They're long, they're athletic, so like you're not sure you can get the shot off, but we can. And now we know that, so I think we're able to settle in a little bit. And like I said, hopefully we get another shot at them, and then we can come in from the start knowing that, and changes the complexion of the game.
Obviously, Maya had some foul trouble, especially in the first half. How difficult is it when you can't use her the kind of minutes you want to right now?
Yeah, and then she can't play as physical as she normally does and defend like she normally does. And I don't know, our posts are picking up some silly ones too, where it's really, they're silly fouls. And if they can take away those couple, her and Janie, like a couple fouls where she's like, that's really not necessary. I get toughness ones, but like that will help us. So that's something to learn from. And when she was out there, she did a great job. I mean, 3 for 5 from the floor when we got her touches, when she got offensive rebounds. She did a pretty good job guarding their post inside. They're tough. Man, they had some tough finishes, especially in the second half.
What's that pressure like that they put on, especially like on inbounds plays where almost nothing's available?
They do have good pressure. I'm going to say stuff was available and we didn't see it, is what I would say.
That's fair. How do you build from this now looking towards next week?
I think for our team, it's a mindset thing where we were able to compete hard. We came out with urgency and fire, and just building off of that, knowing we can play with anybody.